Okay, my all-time favorite fat burning machine is the stairmaster. I used to hate it, but now I love it. It's the best. It's just the best. It's easier on your joints, and you can really get going on this machine and just zone out. It almost does the work for you. So I like to do manual settings so that I can control the time and the levels according to my heart rate, so that I can make sure I'm in the fat burning zone. And I'm going to press enter, and then it's going to start. You should be holding on with two hands, but I'm bracing myself like this while I'm filming. And right now, I already know that I'm at a level 4 to get into my target heart rate zone, but I check it periodically throughout the workout, throughout this fat burning exercise, to make sure that I stay in that zone. And then here you can see the time elapsing. When I measure my heart rate, I'll wait for it to get at a new minute mark or at the 30-second mark, and then I measure my heart rate on my carotid artery. And my iPod was out of battery, so I'm working out without music, but that's okay. I can do it because there's TVs here, and of course have my water. Okay, time to have some enjoyable, easy cardio. And I'm doing 25 minutes of fat burning exercise right now. The purpose of this exercise is to increase my heart, cardiovascular, circulatory system's health, so that I can be better at hiking. Right now, some of my friends are able to out-hike me, and that's no good. I gotta get up there, be competitive with them. And then also it's to burn fat. As you can see, I'm a little bit out of breath right now, but I feel good. This isn't hard at all. And I'm in my target heart rate fat burning zone. So this is perfect. If I went any harder, my body might start burning fuel from my muscles, and I'd actually be burning my muscles off. And I can't afford to lose any muscle. So it's very important for you to be in your fat burning zone. And I know I'm in mine right now because I measured my heart rate. And I'll show you later the formula to figure out your fat burning zone. Told you it's gonna be easy. It's easy. A lot of people do workouts that are way too hard, in my opinion. If you like that, then go for it. But I like easy workouts. I'm gonna go so far as to start calling them lazy workouts. So the entire time that you're doing cardio, you should be able to talk like I am. It should not be hard. It shouldn't be so hard that you can't talk. It should be enjoyable, but I'm a little bit out of breath, you know. Starting to sweat a little bit. This is the zone. And I actually feel good, and I'm feeling better and better because the blood's circulating in my body. My body's getting warmed up, and all the oxygen is flowing more and more to my body. And I'm feeling better and better. Almost probably gonna get a little bit of a high off of this exercise, which is one reason I love doing cardio in the target fat burning zone. It's quite enjoyable, and it should leave you feeling even better when you're finished. I'm about 5 to 6 minutes into my fat burning exercise, and I took my heart rate, and I'm at 160 right now. That's way too high. I'm working out way too hard right now. I've got to slow it down. So I'm going to take it down to level 3. Taking it down to level 3. This is getting too hard. My heart rate is too high. So I've actually lost some of my cardiovascular health because a few months ago I could exercise on this machine at a level 4 and my heart rate would stay down at 140. But now at a level 4, it's gone up to 160. And that makes sense because I haven't done any cardio type exercise since then. So I've got to take it back down to level 3. And then as I keep doing cardio exercise, as my heart and my systems start to get in better shape, then I can gradually increase it up to a level 4 for intervals of time. Then eventually take the whole workout back up to level 4. So I'm gonna keep monitoring my heart rate about every 5 minutes and make sure that I stay in the fat burning zone. Keep your knee behind your toe so that you're not bending your knee too much. This machine is great for cardio because you're not doing any jarring type motions that could damage your joints in the long run. It's now 11 minutes and 30 seconds into my exercise. Measured my heart rate. I measured it using these sensors right here, and I measured my heart rate on my carotid artery, and I'm still at 160, which is too high. It's too high. It's going to be burning off the muscles that I'm trying to grow, so I've got to take the level down even more, down to number 2. Do not let your heart rate get too high on these machines. See, and I even can tell by the way I feel that this is too hard, so I gotta slow it down. Don't you just love that my method relies on easy workouts? You're not allowed to work out too hard. You're not allowed to do that. And with my method, you've got to stay within your target heart rate. So I'm taking it down. This is what has worked for me. I speak from my own personal experience, which is always correct for me because it's my own personal experience. And I know this is going to work for some other people, not everybody, but in the past, I've had various trainers telling me I needed to go harder, do more, but they weren't measuring my heart rate. And my heart rate, for whatever reason, it gets up high fast. And I've always had a hard time building muscle, and I think that that's connected because my heart rate gets beating so high and then just goes and burns muscle, and it doesn't burn fat. So, taking it back down. And that's one reason why I used to hate workouts in the past, because they were so hard and I wasn't getting any results. So then I took it upon myself to further research and customize workouts to where they'd be enjoyable and even more effective. The other workouts were not effective for me. I was going in and busting my butt doing what the trainers were saying, and I wasn't seeing any results. So I was a health major and I learned how to figure stuff out for myself and experiment on myself, and I did further research and I found out what works for my body. Okay, my heart rate's coming down. I'm gonna do another measurement here pretty soon, see if I'm back in the target heart rate zone for fat burning. Another reason why I think that my heart rate is beating faster than normal. Well, one, I'm holding this phone and making a video, but number two, I'm dehydrated. Look at that chapped lips. That's an indicator. Also, I live in a more arid region now than Florida, but I can tell I'm dehydrated. And I think that's making my blood pressure lower and making my heart beat faster to try to get the oxygen to my body, but I did get my heart back low enough to be in the fat burning zone to finish out my fat burning exercise.